Hey, welcome back to another Real Talk video. And today I want to talk about emotions, okay? Now, when I say emotions, I talk about controlling emotions and how important that is. I personally am somebody that, I go through the emotions a lot. I used to go through them a ton. I feel like a lot of people do, right? Shout out to all those that, they have that under control. And also shout out to my astrologers that are into astrology. I'm a Cancer, okay? So Cancer is the most sensitive sign of them all. And they go through the emotions, their mood changes all the time. But I'm a firm believer that you can control that. And personally, especially whenever you are in a business sense, controlling your emotions are just so crucial. And I'll use a perfect example. There have been times within my business and my business partner, Dan, within our business that I've let my emotions get the best of me, right? And I look back at that and I'm like, well, why did that happen? Why did I let my emotions get the best of me? And I've realized personally, when you care about somebody so much, and especially like my business partner, it's more than just a business partnership, it's family. When you care for somebody so much, sometimes what they can say to you, if it's in a more logical way, you are more than likely to react to that emotionally, okay? Not always, but especially whenever the dynamic is like a best friend kind of relationship as well. And balancing that and knowing when to turn it on, turn it off, that can be a bit of a challenge. Now, some of you might be in a business relationship where it's not that dynamic, right? And it's like, Nate, I don't really understand that because with my relationship I have with my business partner and my colleagues, it's not like that at all. But I've realized that what him and I have is extremely unique. And I'm not here to tie the whole situation between him and I with our partnership. I'm using that as an example, right? Controlling your emotions is so crucial when it comes to making decisions, not just within a business sense, but within an overall life sense, that can really make or break you on what it is that you're doing. There are tons of divorces that happen because of decisions that get made emotionally, not logically. Is there a day and a time for there to be a decision to be made emotionally? Yes, depending on what it is, but you have to think logically. You have to be direct. You can't hide behind an emotion. If somebody says something to you and you feel something, some kind of way, and you hold that in, that is an emotion. You're holding it back. And with you holding it in and you're holding it back, it does more damage to you, not to them. Not to them. Because they don't know. They don't know. The only thing that they know is your vibe is different. It does more damage to you. You might hold a grudge. You might feel some kind of way. But consciously, you'll lie to yourself. And you act as if everything's okay. But subconsciously, your subconscious never lies, ladies and gentlemen. This right here never lies. Your subconscious knows more about your life more than you do. Your dreams happen from your subconscious. I'm not trying to get too deep into that, but so you have to understand the decisions that you make are because of your subconscious mind. So if you have something against somebody because they said something to you and you hold that in, guess what? You might get over it. But when that particular topic, when that particular subject comes back in mind, this right here is always going to remember that. And you're always going to have to feel like you got to one up that individual. And you're always going to have to feel as if you have some kind of better way, or your ego is a little bit threatened, or you feel as if that you're the better candidate or you're the better one for whatever. And how do I know this? Because I've lived through it and I've done that. I've held back. There's been plenty of moments where I've gotten so pissed off, but I just didn't show it. I'm like, nah, it's cool. It's okay, man. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm good. Yeah, right. I was lying to myself. So you know how I fix that? If somebody says something to me, and it bothers me. And again, I'll use my business partner, his and I relationship. Early on, he would say stuff to me that would offend me. and I felt some kind of way, I wouldn't talk about it. But it impacted me so deeply. Now, if he says something to me, guess what? There might be moments where I hold back a little bit, but I've gotten better where I'm like, you know what? Let me address this. Even if it comes out emotionally, I'm still addressing it. Because if I do not address it, what it does to me in my body, your body is your temple. What it does to me is not worth it. I don't need to think about it. Because when I had the conversation with him or with her about it, whoever it might be, I realize I'm doing myself justice because I'm getting it off of my chest. I'm getting it out of my gut. I'm getting it out of my brain because I'm talking to them about it. Even if I might be totally bazonkers or off the wall, I'm still having a discussion with them about it. So I'm not holding it in, and it's not taking up any kind of thinking capacity or it's not taking more of an emotional toll on me. And I've gotten better at that. There's moments where I'll talk to my business partner about it and we're clear about it. We're clear about it then. Even if I might be in the wrong, I've gotten better at that too. And that's a whole nother video, is dealing with ego issues. That's a real thing. That's a real problem, right? We want to address our weight loss problems. We want to address our getting in shape problems. We want to address our financial problems, but nobody wants to talk about dealing with their own ego problems, dealing with their own self problems. Instead of focusing on the outside of what you look like, putting makeup on and putting all this glamour on and wearing the best materialistic items, why don't you focus on the internal? Why don't you focus on making yourself better? And I'm not just talking about reading books. I'm not saying that. I'm saying have a real discussion with yourself. Record a video. Sit down in front of the mirror. Have a discussion, open discussion with you, yourself, and that's it. You don't need somebody else to approve of you. The only person that needs to approve of you is yourself. That's it. I wasn't trying to go this deep in this video or trying to get like that, but it just kind of came out, So your emotions are extremely valuable on where you're going to end up with your life. I'm extremely blessed. I'm extremely grateful for those that are in my life that have continued to stay there and have helped mentor me up until this point for me to get past my emotions and for me to get past my own damn self, So again, maybe you're in a relationship right now. Maybe you're in a job. I don't know what your situation is, but I will tell you one thing. In order to improve your situation, if you're going through something, maybe you're not going through something. Maybe you just need to sharpen your axe. Maybe you don't even have an axe to sharpen. Maybe you got to get an axe. I'm telling you right now, in order to progress in this field with your emotions, understand where you want to go. Understand what can be fixed and understand how communicating to other people, to your spouse, maybe it's to your family, maybe it's to your friend, your boss, your colleague, your employer, your employee, right? Your co-owner, your co-founder, your president. I don't know what it is. I don't know where you're at. Your cat, your dog, holy smokes. Maybe you need to communicate to them how you truly feel. Is it going to be a great conversation? Nah, it's not easy. It'll get you uncomfortable, but will it be worth it? Will it be worth it? Yes, it will be worth it. 120%. Is it going to get better on the first try? Maybe. I can't answer that. Maybe it'll take 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 tries. But I will promise you, by you going out and doing this thing, overcoming your emotions, you will see results. End of story, okay? Deal with your emotions. Deal with them, because nobody else will deal with them besides yourself. And when I say deal with them, I mean get straight with yourself. You can cry, you can get all flustered all you want, but at the end of the day, you have to be real with yourself and you have to understand what you want. That's it. What do you want? And why do your emotions get in the way? Until next time, I love you. I appreciate you. I am here for you as always. I'll see you soon.